Mandy's Mandy's over here basically playing charades with who her friend is. So
I get around my period time. He's like, you act crazy. Because I get I get all emotional about everything, and like every little thing bothers me. And then I'm like so mean for 2 days, and then I'm like nice the rest of the week.
So that could be an issue with living together, but all the more reason that, you just know to take a couple days off a month from each other.
Yeah, go fishing for a couple days.
Exactly. Hey, Jeff, what happened to that? We were going to go fishing this last time you were here. Remember I said, if you go fishing, I want to go. But I don't even know if you ended up going.
No, we didn't end up going this time. It was, I had a couple buddies that used to live with me when I lived in Los Angeles, and we all went out there for a 30th birthday party. So we didn't really get much accomplished from Thursday to Saturday. So that kind of wrecked a lot.
I'm just making sure that I didn't get forgotten or anything.
Oh, no. Next time, for sure. I'm thinking about getting out there in June. So maybe when I know my plans for sure, we'll set something up.
Make it towards the end of the month because that's one of my favorite birthdays that happens in that month.
Whose? Yours?
Duh. And your birthday's in June though too, isn't it?
Yeah, June 5th.
Okay, so you're the beginning of the month and I'm at the end of the month.
Right.
So come out right in the middle and we'll have a party.
Boys.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else we have left to cover before we say goodnight to you guys.
I know we have no new news.
I know. Isn't that sad? There's
now that you said that, it is kind of sad.
No news is good news.
But yeah, exactly. No news is good news, and quite honestly, I think it's the truth. Again, what's so great about you guys is you guys are just normal. You guys are just doing your thing. It's not like you guys are out being rock stars and doing crazy things. It's more just that you guys are doing your thing. Are you still working for Dave?
Yes, on and off.
Mm-hmm.
So hope I can get some other things cracking in my life that I don't really have to do that anymore. So that's what I'm working on.
Do you have any plans for your birthday? I'm reading the chat room now in case you can't tell.
Well, yeah, I do have a couple plans for my birthday. Well, that involves California. I might have a couple things planned, maybe.
Okay.
But I'll let you know.
That's good. How do you guys? I think this is an interesting question because, of course, the thing that I'm reading the most always in a lot of my questions in the chat room always has to do about you guys getting married. Do you feel more pressure from your fans / appreciators? Do you feel more pressure from them, or do you feel the pressure from your families, or do you feel it from each other?
Probably from Jordan the most.
Really? Or are you being funny?
No, she'll spit it out there. But I don't think there's any pressure. You know what I mean? It's not all about like everyone just wants. Oh my God, are you gonna get married? Are you gonna get married? And then we get married, and then what? And then it's like no excitement. You want to make sure the time's right and everything's got to be right, and we both need to be secure in our lives. Like she has a job, and I have things, in my life that are secure. So when that all happens and the time's right, it'll happen. So I don't really feel pressure because John/5429 says, "Are you gonna get married to Jordan? What's up?"
Exactly. And isn't that true? I mean, that is the funny part of it is once you guys do get married, then it's what's next? I suppose babies. Then everybody's going to be like, when are you having a baby? When are you having a baby? Of course, they're already asking that question too.
Yeah, we're just working on moving in together first, I guess.
Yeah. Let's climb the ladder.
I got to teach you, Mandy, how to...
Sorry. I know, I've been doing it well before.
You got to keep your mouth to the microphone the entire time you're talking. What else? I think we've answered a lot of questions. Jordan, what's the likelihood of you moving to California?
I don't know. I think that's like one of the discussions. I don't know. I gotta really, really think about moving. It's just so far.
But we have beaches. Wait, have Mandy and I mentioned that we have beaches and margaritas?
And it's so far away from my family and my friends. And I don't know. It's something I'd really, really have to think about. I don't know. We haven't really. I don't know how to answer that question.
Well, maybe
Wow.
how about if you at least come and just when Jeff comes here in June, why don't you come with him so that I can see you too?
Okay.
Yay! Good answer.
My buddy Clay fights in Vegas on the 4th. So me and my one buddy, we're going to go out there, and then maybe Jordan could come out to Los Angeles with me after that because we're going to drive to L.A. So that was kind of my birthday plans, but we're still up in the air with that.
Do it.
Yeah, do it.
Although Jordan could come to Vegas, too. She doesn't really like the fights. Do you like the fights?
Well, I mean, that I would because it's like real, and you're like right there in the, I mean.
See, we have so much to talk about ourselves.
Yeah.
I know. It's so
Yeah,
exciting.
apparently. But as you said, communication is the foundation of your relationship.
And they can go see the fights and go to California and do that. And then, that's like a guy's trip.
Well, but like Jeff said, you could come for like the second half of it and then come out to LA with him.
And come the second time around.
So you don't think you would go the first time? You don't think you would go at all this trip?
I don't know. We got to think about it. Or we got to talk about
it. This is the part. This is the part where we're digging too far. Okay, well then we're gonna jump to all of my guests. This is the question that I ask. I don't think I asked this the last time you guys were on the show. But this is how I like to close out all of my shows. And so I'm gonna ask each of you, and we'll make Jeff go first. But you're having a slumber party, and you get to invite 5 people, living or dead. Jeff, who would you invite to your slumber party?
Ooh, this is a great question. Let Jordan go first.
Whichever one of you wants to go first.
Okay, who would I bring? Oh man.
Living or
I'd
dead?
probably bring Bob Marley there for my entertainment.
Nice.
Let's see. I'd probably bring Jimmy Fallon just because I like him. He's funny, and I think he's fun to hang out with. Oh man, I'm going to answer this later on and be like, wait, I should have brought him.
Well, you guys can also take turns until you get to your 5. So Jeff, you have 2. Do you have your first one, Jordan?
I would take, let's see. I would take Carrie Underwood because I love her.
Good.
And Lily Pickler because she makes me laugh. Those would be my top 2. Of course, all my girlfriends. But I want to say somebody else. You know what I mean? Everybody knows I would take my girlfriend. Chelsea Handler. I would take her because she makes me laugh. Who would you take?
I'd probably bring like Donald Trump because I think he could supply everything.
Jeff. Boo.
I like Donald Trump. I watched The Celebrity Apprentice. I think he's pretty cool.
Jeff, if he had decided to run for president, would you have voted for him?
No, I don't think I'd vote for him. Because I don't know what does he know about politics,
Good answer.
But what does anybody else? I don't know.
Good.
I'm trying to make this a great party. Donald Trump's financing it. Bob Marley's performing. Jimmy Fallon's going to do the stand-up act. I mean, this is so far cracking out to be a good party.
Okay, I got you there. So you each have 2 more.
Ellen DeGeneres. I don't know if y'all heard me say that. I love.
I
That's
didn't.
a good one, Jordan.
I like that Jordan's party is like all
girls.
comedy and singing girl party, yeah. And all blonde. Jordan has not invited one brunette.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I wasn't even. Who's the brunette that I could invite?
I don't know.
I know.
And what about and Jeff? What are your final 2?
I don't know. I'm trying to dig up some more dead people that are cool.
What about one of your football players or something?
I'd bring Frank Sinatra there.
Ooh.
He could do a duet.
Put in Marley.
He could do a duet with Bob Marley.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Someone should remix that.
People in the chat room are saying Walter Payton, John Gotti.
You know what? That's great. Walter Payton. There's my sports guy. He's my sports idol. Perfect party.
See, these people know you guys. And is John Gotti supposed to be for Jordan?
John Gotti.
Yeah, John Gotti, I think, is probably for Jeff.
So who's your final one, Jordan?
I'm just gonna say Khloe Kardashian. She seems like she's.
I think she's adorable. I love it.
She was filling her brunette quota.
Yeah, it's good.
I like my party.
Yeah, they're fun parties. I'd go to either of your parties.
It
I don't know about the
definitely
Trump
sounds
of it
like
all,
fun.
but yeah.
Jordan, Positive Peg wants you to bring Johnny Depp, so I think she wants you to have like an all-girl party, and Johnny Depp's your stripper. I don't know. There's
Yeah.
also
I would
there,
definitely like that.
I would like Johnny Depp at my party too.
Bump Trump for him.
yeah,
please.
bump Trump for Johnny Depp,
Yeah,
please.
I'm cutting out Trump, but I'm bringing Johnny Depp.
Yeah, because you have an unlimited budget without Trump. You don't need it.
And by the way, Johnny Depp probably has more money than Donald Trump anyway.
You're partying with dead people. I think if you can party with dead people, money's no object. It really, I don't think those things count.
Great question, though. That's a good question.
It's my favorite. It's how I like to close out all my shows. Well, I of course adore you both, as does
As do I.
thousands of people. Yeah, I adore them more though, Mandy.
I adore them quite a lot, though. I'm just saying.
You gave up so easily.
No, I'm fighting. I said I do. Well,
Although to be fair, during the Newlywed Game, Mandy was chiming in with all the answers, and she was pretty right on with them.
true that.
Well, we love you guys too. Thanks for even still thinking about us.
Are you kidding me?
Always.
Your appreciators, they wouldn't let me. I wouldn't have this show if it weren't for me thinking about you guys.
Come on.
No, I'm telling you, Jeff, do me a favor. At some point, log on to Twitter and do an at the Bob Show search and see how many times you guys are mentioned and requested and how loved you guys are. I get more requests for you guys than anyone else.
Aw. Well, that's good to know. I should think about that more on a daily basis when things aren't going so good. I should think about more that it is nice to be people care.
You absolutely should, and I think there's a good message in there to sort of end all of this on, which is while you might not be comfortable with it and you might not understand it, kind of how we're making the joke about the appreciators / the fans. There is something really nice in there about the fact that I think that you're trying to add a value to whether or not you deserve to be liked as much as you guys are. And at the end of the day, it's not for us to judge whether or not we deserve to be liked. We all deserve to be liked. And I think what's really cool is that you guys are liked for being yourselves. You guys aren't liked for your voices because you sing a certain song, and you're not being liked as actors because of a certain performance that you did, but yet they don't know you as a person. Everyone likes you for the authentic people that you are. And while there are days that you probably don't necessarily care for yourselves, because you're in a mood or you're cranky or somebody just cut you off in traffic, it is nice to know that so many people out there have connected to you for being yourselves. And I think that's a cool thing. And for no other reason, receive that and feel good about that. And I would just sit in gratitude on that one and just be grateful. It's not for you to have to do anything more than just say thank you and always be good to those people.
Well, thank you. I think you're the same way too, though, Bob. You're a good guy, and I think everyone tunes into your show, and you get the guests that you get because you're a great guy and everyone loves you.
It's true.
And you know what I'm going to say to that? Thank you.
Good.
Because that's
Take it.
and I appreciate that, and because I think it's all I'm constantly amazed at how people just aren't so good at living in gratitude and just being thankful, and kind of, I mean, we've joked about it a lot tonight and certainly at other times, but we want to make a joke out of, we want to kind of deflect when somebody says something nice to us or is kind to us. And it's first of all, it takes a lot of energy to say something nice to somebody. So really the last thing that you want to do is deflect that somebody just did. But also it's, it does you more good to receive the thanks or to receive the compliment than it does to deflect it. So I'm all about the love and I'm all about the gratitude. And I'm very thankful for you guys. I know that you guys won't do these interviews with pretty much anybody anymore. And I appreciate that you guys are so good about trusting me and knowing that I'm not going to step out of any lines, but also again, you guys are under no obligation to be sharing any of yourselves with all of these people, and you guys are, and so I'm thankful that you guys trust me with that, and That's all I've got.
You're the
All right.
best.